For our triple strand bracelet today, we're going to need a few supplies. We're going to need 2mm leather. We're using rhinestone cup chain. We're using bead chain. We're also going to need 8 small jump rings, 2 large jump rings, a toggle clasp, 2 leather crimps, 2 cup chain ends, a ruler, flush cutters, 2 pairs of chain nose pliers, and a pair of glasses. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is put the cup chain on the end of my rhinestone. And for that I'm going to take these tiny bits, you can see that, and I'm going to put that on the end of the rhinestone cup chain. The last little bit fits in like this, and then I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to push the prongs very carefully over the front, and that holds the rhinestone cup chain into place, and it gives it a loop at the end that I can connect to everything else. So I'll do that to both ends. And then the leather stripping, I have these leather crimps that have teeth at the end. I'm going to pinch them down into place first so that they hold in position, and then I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and I'm going to pinch tightly, turn it over, pinch on the other side, and I'm going to do that on both ends. Toggle clasp at either end of that. So to do this, I'm going to take my jump rings. I'm going to use 2 pairs of pliers for this. I'm going to pick up a jump ring, and this is the proper way to open a jump ring. I'm going to twist it open, just like that. I'm going to put it onto the loop at the end, and then I'm going to twist it closed. That keeps the jump ring in its circular shape, and if there's a little gap there, you need to twist it open, twist it closed, and sort of walk it towards each other until there's no gap. You're going to do that at both ends of all 3 pieces. Okay, now that I have all 3 pieces with their jump rings at the ends, I also want to put jump rings on the ends of my toggle clasp, the bar end, and the loop end. Now I've closed everything up because they're going to feed onto these larger jump rings. These are 8mm jump rings so that they're large enough to hold everything. I'm going to do this in a specific order. I'll do leather, and then bead chain, and then rhinestone cup chain, and then the fixture on one side. And I'll close that up. Make sure there's no gap there. And then I'll come around to the other side and I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then you have a bracelet with all 3 strands. I like using the toggle clasp because it's a lot easier to put it on yourself when you can reach around and do this.